Oh, big ups to WPS 102.9. Big ups to Knowledge and Powers Young 10. This is Coach Keyz, giving you what you need as you plant some of these seeds. I'm going to talk to you guys today. It's a quick story. It's called The Cookie Thief by Valerie Cox. That's C-O-X, Cox. All right, let's get the show started. So a woman was waiting at an airport one night with several long hours before her flight. She hunted for a book in the airport shop, bought a bag of cookies, and found a place to drop. She was engrossed in her book, but happened to see that the man sitting beside her, as bold as he could be, grabbed a cookie or two from the bag in between, which she tried to ignore to avoid his seeing. So she munched the cookies and watched the clock as the gutsy cookie thief diminished her stock. She was getting more irritated as the minutes ticked by, thinking if I wasn't so nice, I would blacken his eye. With each cookie she took, he took one too. When she had only one left, she wondered what he would do. With a smile on his face and a nervous laugh, he took the last cookie and broke it in half. He offered her half as he ate the other. She snatched it from him and thought, oh, brother, this guy has some nerve, and he's also freaking rude. Why didn't he even show any gratitude? She had never known someone with so much gall as she sighed with relief when her flight was called. She gathered all her belongings and headed to the gate, refusing to look back at the thieving ingrate. She boarded the plane and sank in her seat. Then she sought her book, which was almost complete. As she reached in her baggage, she gasped with surprise. There was in her bag a bag of cookies in front of her eyes. If mine are here, she moaned in despair. The other cookies were his, and he tried to share. Too late to apologize, she released with grief that she was the rude one, the ingrate, the thief. How often have you been absolutely convinced of something only to find out later you were mistaken? So, perhaps you were certain you put your keys on the dining table, but found them in your pants pocket, or you were convinced you failed an exam, but end up getting like a B+. Most of us have the tendency to err on the side of pessimism, justifying this claim by it is more realistic and saying that we don't want to get our hopes up and be disappointed. But here's the reality. Where your thoughts go, energy flows.
You gonna dig this.
So what does that mean? Well, basically, if you have positive thoughts and you have a positive mindset, you will see positive things. If you have a negative thought and you perceive your life as negative, you will see negative things. It's really about your reality. Your reality is based off of your perceptions. So today we're going to talk about the 4 P's. You know the vibes. Let's get it. The 4 P's, the 4 P's, the 4 P's, Yo, the 4 P's, the 4 P's, the 4 P's, the 4 P's. It stands for paradigm. There you go. These are the 4 P's of paradigm. The first P is your parents. When you young, they like your God. Whatever they come out their mouth is like a lie. She could tell you the boogeyman is real and you believe that shit. Like, what's the deal? So imagine all of the things that your parents might have told you that might not even be true. So what you think it might not even be you. That's your parents. Number 2 is your priests. Some of y'all call them pastors. Here, now we casting all of these demons and all of these people that have been forsaken, believing in Satan. Satan is a distraction from the real action. The real faith is in you. And number 3 is some of these politicians. Do you know that your political role affects your geography and all of these shits that be happening really is up to the government. The potholes, the taxes, the education system is real. And I ain't even trying to diss. I believe in the wish. I believe in the higher place. I believe in the higher wealth. I believe in the higher self. But this is a fact. Those are your paradigms. Some of the things, a lot of y'all believe y'all democratic, but in reality, y'all don't believe that shit. Y'all don't really believe that shit. The fourth P. The fourth P that helps shape your paradigm. That shapes your paradigm. That shapes your paradigm. The fourth P is your professors. Some of y'all call them teachers. When you was young, your teacher might have told you some shit that stuck with you since you was 7. On your way to heaven, in your mind, then you forgot that you was divine. You flipped that number 9 upside down and saw a 6. It's perspective. So your professor might have you thinking something different, but don't believe that shit. So it's your paradigm, bro. A lot of the shit that you believe in, you either heard it from your parents, your professor, or maybe a priest or a pastor or a politician. What do you think? What do you think for you? Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. Free your mind. Free your mind of other people's perspectives. You see, emotion is just energy in motion. You're not your emotion. I'm not my emotions. I'm not my thoughts. My emotions are mine. My thoughts are mine. But they're not me. You see, I am that I am. The great destiny is in my eye. That's how I could touch the sky every single time that I speak.
So, you gonna dig this?
Know the vibes, let's get it. Let's go. Big ups to Ayo Nick and the Groove Control. To the second power. Let's go. So now I'm about to give my talk for today. We're going to talk about the importance of our mind, the importance of your perspective on reality. Let's go. Welcome to the show. Welcome to I Radio, baby. You know the vibes. Love yourself. That's how you going to thrive. Love yourself. That's how you going to thrive. Fun fact for today, neuroplasticity is the ability of the brain to form and reorganize synaptic connections, usually in response to learning or having an experience. Quote of the day, deepen your compassion for the messy structures of other humans. This is Coach Keyz, Knowledge Empowers Young Zen. This is I Radio on I Network, a multimedia platform of positivity that feeds the mind, body, and soul, and has a personal hand in transforming lives. That's a fact. All right, let's do this. Big ups to WPS 102.9, big ups to I Radio, big ups to love, big ups to light, big ups to peace, big ups to all things that are good. You are now tuning into the frequency of self-love. This is Coach Keyz, Knowledge Empowers Young Zen, and I'm super blessed and super honored to be here today on New Year's Eve. As we go into a new year, I've been given the opportunity to speak on some of the realizations that I've had this year. Some of the keys that I can share to help you unlock some of the doors in your life that you perceive to be shut. So we're going to bust open those doors today, and we're going to help you alleviate yourself. We're going to help you tap into that higher consciousness. We're going to help you tap into your inner being. We're going to help you be the best you. That's what this is about. This is the frequency of self-love. This is Coach Keyz. So today's topic is going to be from our magic candle right here, courtesy of Mima's Dream Creations, artwork, crochet, and more. You can find her at mimaofmine@gmail.com. You can call her at 516-384-8899. Fun fact, my dad, who works at a nursing home, shout out to my pops, and one of his coworkers just made this candle for me with all of Coach Key's super duper lit ass quotes. So it's pretty cool, you know, and the candle lights up and all of that, you know. So it's like, I guess it's like fan art, you know. Big ups to people who support the movement. Cool. So I'm gonna spin this, and what we gonna see? What we see? We got today's quote. Today's quote says, "Is not doing bad things, but not doing good things." Coach Keyz. All right, let's do it. It's not doing bad things. It's about doing good things. Coach Keyz. What does that mean? So what that means to me is a lot of us do not operate in life. We stop ourselves because of fear. And the acronym that I have for fear is false evidence appearing real. So how about this one? Face everything and rise. What I realize is that you have to flip the perspective. You have to understand, like, this is tough for me, but fear is really just programming. It really is just programming. I gotta talk to my people, them. It doesn't exist. Will Smith one time said that fear distorts your ability to see beauty. So it's not about doing bad things. It's about not doing the good things in life. What are the good things in life? What are the good things in life for you? What is your passion, your pursuit? What do you do and you lose track of time doing? What do you do and all of a sudden it's like, wow, like if I could do this and get paid for it, then man, life would be sweet. I always ask people, if you had all the money in the world, all of the resources in the world, what would you be doing right now? Take a minute. Think about it. What would you be doing right now? I'll be doing it on our radio. For real, just speaking and sharing my blessing and giving my gift to people to help them tap into their higher consciousness so that they know that they can be all that they want to be, do all that they want to do, have all that they want to have. Truly knowing that it is the immeasurable power that exists inside of you that is giving you the strength to continue to press on. So do good things. Do good things. And bad things, come on now. What are bad things? Like, we're all adults here, right? One of my favorite quotes is, nothing is good or bad, but thinking makes it so. Nothing is good or bad, but thinking makes it so. Nothing is good or bad, but thinking makes it so. It's all about your perspective. What is your perspective? I believe everybody should live their best life for them, and you could do whatever it takes to be successful as long as it doesn't stop someone else from being successful. So go about your way. Do what you got to do. Like, I don't know what bad things really are. So when I say it's not about doing bad things, I really mean about focusing all of your ability to doing good, and not letting fear, which is just you, stop you from doing what you got to do for yourself. That's real mogul talk. That's real Coach Keyz talk. And that's our quote of the day. Is not doing bad things, but not doing good things. So honor yourself, have fun, live your life the best way you know how. Live your life the best way you know how. And reminding everyone always that you are 100% brilliant, 100% resourceful. You're doing the best that you can every single day, even if it doesn't look that way. Because you didn't wake up and say, how can I fuck up my life today? With that being said, trust your light and you're going to be all right. Trust that you're dope and that was designed to offer you hope. This is Coach Keyz, Knowledge Empowers Young Zen. Thank you for tuning in. And of course, tell a friend. You know the vibes. Let's get it.